golden egg. In a small village near a big town, there was a milkman Raju. Raju had a cow. Every day he used to go to the town to sell the milk. One day, when he had sold all the milk, he found a small hen near the street. The hen was injured. "Oh, this hen needs help. I will take it home and take care of her till she gets well." Next morning, Raju made a small hen house beside the cow. Within a few days, the hen became healthy. One fine day, Raju saw that the hen was given a golden egg. When he picked it up, he saw that the egg was actually made of gold. He thanked the hen for the golden egg. "Oh, thank you so much, dear hen." Raju was very happy now. He thanked the hen for the golden egg and immediately he went to the market to sell the egg. Now every day, the hen gave one golden egg. Within few days, Raju became very rich. "Wow, I have bought everything and now I am richest man of the village. But now I want to become the richest in the town." This hen is very slow. She gives only one egg daily. Why can't she give me all the eggs together? Oh, I want to become the richest now. One day, because of his greed, he cut the hen to get all the eggs at once. "Oh no! This hen has cheated on me. Why is there no egg in the stomach? Oh no, it's my mistake. Why did I become so greedy?"
The Wolf and the Crane. One day, a hungry wolf found a big dead animal in the jungle. "Wow, this will make for a wonderful meal." He at once jumped upon it and began eating hurriedly. The wolf was in such haste while eating that a bone got stuck in his throat. The wolf tried hard to bring out the bone but failed miserably. The wolf even tried to swallow the bone to continue eating but didn't succeed. At last, he went to the crane that lived by the river. The wolf said to the crane, "A bone stuck into my throat while eating. Please extract it with the help of your long neck. Will you please? I will pay you well." The crane agreed. He extracted the long bone from the wide open mouth. After accomplishing the bone successfully, the crane said to the wolf, "Now pay me for my service." The cunning wolf laughed. "Ha ha ha! Pay you for your service? Paying you for allowing you to get rid of my mouth. Never believe a wicked person's promise." The Truthful Woodcutter. One day, as usual, a woodcutter was on his way to work. When he was crossing the river, accidentally, his axe fell in the river. "Oh, my axe! My axe! Oh, I lost my axe! God, help me!" He was very poor, so he couldn't buy any other axe. "I lost my axe! I lost my axe!" Hearing him, an angel appeared before him. "Don't cry. I will come with your axe." The angel came up carrying a golden axe. "Take your axe." No, this is not my axe. My axe was made up of iron. Once again, the angel came up carrying a silver axe. No, this is not my axe. My axe was made up of iron. The angel once again went into the river and soon reappeared carrying the axe of woodcutter. I got my axe. Yes, this is my axe. Oh, angel, thank you very much. I will always in debt to you. The angel was impressed by the man. She presented him with golden and silver axes in recognition of his truthful nature. Moral: truthfulness brings its own reward. The cap seller and monkey. Once there was a cap seller in a town. On one fine day, after he made a few sales of caps, he became very tired. He decided to sit under a big tree to take rest for a while. Soon he slept off. There were many monkeys on a big tree. They saw the cap seller sleeping under the tree. Hey friends, look at those wonderful caps. Wow, colorful caps. And the monkeys came down, took the caps from the cap seller's bag and wore them. Then they climbed the tree again. When the cap seller woke up, he was shocked to see his bag empty. Oh God! Where are my caps? Where are my caps? To his surprise, he saw the monkeys were wearing them. Hey monkeys! Give my caps! Give my caps! You want your caps? Hee hee hee! Ha ha ha! Well, he thought of an idea to get back all of his caps. So he threw his own cap in the air. The monkeys do the same. Then he threw the cap on the ground. The monkeys also threw their caps on the ground. Yes! The cap seller collected all the caps, put them back in his bag and went away happily. Goodbye! Moral: wisdom is better than weapon of war. The sour grapes. A hunter fox was walking through a vineyard. His tummy was making trembling sounds. The big ripe bunches of grapes hanging above his head tempted the fox. His mouth started watering. The fox moved his neck and tried to hold of a bunch. However, the grapes were beyond his reach. The fox now jumped a little. The grapes were still unreachable. Let me try harder, the fox said to himself. So the fox twirled his legs and stretched full himself to catch the bunch of grapes with his 4 legs. He tried a lot, but he couldn't even touch the grapes. I am quite tall. I can do it, Fox said to himself. He jumped and jumped for a long time to hold a bunch of grapes, but he couldn't reach them. He finally gave up. He was very disappointed. Who wants such sour grapes? Not me, at least. Saying this, the proud fox walked away. Moral: what we do not get is declared worthless by us. Thirsty Crow. One summer, above the desert, a crow was flying. He was all alone. His friends had gone far away, but he was left back. He was very sad and hungry too. He was flying in search of food and water. He found a piece of bread lying. So he ate that, but as it was a desert, there were no sign of water anywhere. Oh, it's so thirsty. I want water. God, help me. I need water. No friend, no water. God, help me. The crow flew over and over again in search of water. After a lot of wandering, he found a small jar which had a little water. He immediately went to the jar and tried to drink the water, but the mouth of the jar was narrow and he couldn't reach the water. He tried again and again, but the mouth of the jar was narrow, so he couldn't reach the water. He sat watching the water, and suddenly a plan came to his mind. He collected stones and put them into the jar. After he had put many stones in the jar, the water came up. He was happy at his trick. He drank the water and flew away. The ugly tree. In a dense forest there stood a big tree. He was not like any other tree. He had crooked branches, pale dirty leaves, and a disfigured trunk. The other trees around him looked tall and elegant. Well, he was much shorter than most of them. The tree was never happy with himself. He even envied the other trees around him. "Look at me," cried the tree. "How old I am! How crooked my stems and branches are! How I wish I could be as beautiful as the other trees!" One day, a woodcutter came to the forest to collect firewood. "Oh, these tall trees would make for a good firewood. Let me chop them first." Saying that, he chopped down a few of the large length trees. Once he was done with a few trees, he came to the crooked tree. He came around the tree and examined it carefully. This tree seems to have some problem. Rather, these old branches wouldn't be of any use. Let me not waste my time cutting it down. The woodcutter picked up the chopped wood and went away. The tree was happy and relieved. All these days he had thought he was ugly. But now, the same ugliness had saved his life. Moral: always be content with what you have.